Hi guys, welcome! In this video, we'll explore the new monsters in Tears of the Ancient City open world map. There are plenty of ferocious monsters lurking in this region, such as normal monsters, elite monsters, and world MVPs. We'll talk about the attributes of these different monsters, as well as the materials, cards, and headwear blueprints that you can obtain from defeating them. Alright, without further ado, let's begin. First up, let's take a look at the normal monsters. There are 16 regular monsters in this region, which can be condensed into 7 monster groups. All monsters in each group have the same attributes and loots but varying HP pool. For the first group of monsters, we have the level 177 Ancient Flying Dragons, which are of Wind Element, Dragon Race, and Large Size. Their usual material drops are Iron Ore Concentrate, Great Nature, and Rough Iridicon. The card they drop is a headwear card that grants plus 3 fit and plus 3% max HP. The blueprint they drop is for the newborn Flying Dragon, Thunder and Lightning tail item, which boosts damage to Earth Element monsters by 10% and reduces the Earth Element damage received by 10%. Next, we have the level 179 Ancient Earth Dragons, which are of Earth Element, Dragon Race, and Large Size. Their usual material drops are Nectar Crystallization, Rough Wind, and Rough Illunium. The card they drop is a headwear card that enhances max SP by 10% if the headwear refinement reaches plus 6. The blueprint they drop is a Newborn Earth Dragon Dense Forest tail item, which boosts your movement speed and max SP by 3%. Next, we have the level 175 Infected, Fallen, and Corrupt White Knights, which are of Neutral Element, Demi-Human Race, and Medium Size. Their usual material drops are Belief in Dewdrops and White Potion. The card they drop is an offhand card that grants plus 3% damage to large size monsters. The blueprint they drop is for the Sacred Light Face Mask Watchman headwear, which boosts damage to medium size by 3% and reduces the damage taken from medium size by 2%. Next are the level 176 Infected and Corrupt Royal Guards, which are of Neutral Element, Demi-Human Race, and Medium Size. Their usual material drops are Dewdrops Condensed on Flowers and Shell. The card they drop is an armor card that reduces neutral damage received by 10% and grants plus 1% range physical damage reduction for every armor refine level plus 1. The blueprint they drop is for the Quiet Guardian Loyalty Phase item, which boosts demi-human damage reduction by 15%. Additionally, it increases AA damage reduction by 15% when refined to plus 15. Next are the level 178 Infected and Corrupt Palace cards, which are of Neutral Element, Demi-Human Race, and Medium Size. Their usual material drops are Iron Ore Concentrate and Flywing. The card they drop is a Garment card that grants plus 2 to all attributes and plus 8% max HP and max SP. The blueprint they drop is for the Urgent Secret Letters back item, which increases max HP by 500 and physical def by 5%. Next are the level 180 Infected Royal Guards, which are of Neutral Element, Demi-Human Race, and Large Size. Their usual material drops are Nectar Crystallization and Butterfly Wing. The card they drop is an accessory card that enhances physical attack by 30 and physical def by 100. The blueprint they drop is for the Forbidden Language Mask mouth item, which increases all attributes by 2 and healing bonus by 5%. It also reduces the wind, earth, water, fire, and neutral element damage received by 10%. And last, for the regular monsters are the level 180 Infected and Corrupt Court High Priests, which are of Dark Element, Demi-Human Race, and Medium Size. Their usual material drops are Dewdrops Condensed on Flowers and Leaf of Yggdrasil. The card they drop is a Footgear card that boosts max HP, healing bonus, and healing received by 5%. The blueprint they drop is a Belief Token back item, which grants plus 2 to all attributes, plus 5% holy damage, and plus 10% healing bonus. Before we continue on, I'd like to give special thanks to the sponsor of this video, Smile.One. With years of experience in the industry and partnerships with various game developers, they offer top-ups for a wide range of games at competitive prices, including Premium and BCC for Ragnarok Mobile. Smile.One Top-Up is available in many countries across all servers and you may pay via their trusted payment platform. In the Philippines, I can pay securely using my GCash via Alipay and receive the BCC instantly. Please do check out Smile.One's pricing and payment methods using my exclusive link in the description box below. Next, we have the elite monsters, which appear in the following locations in the map. Your White Knight merit rank affects the battle, so you may find it more challenging to defeat monsters with a high rank difference. A balance bar is displayed below the HP bar of elite monsters, which means that the monster has high final damage reduction buff. You need to fill up the balance bar by continuously attacking the monster or using the Kingdom Sword skill. When the balance bar reaches the upper limit, the monster will enter the break status, wherein its final damage reduction is nullified. Defeating elite monsters will grant various materials and White Knight merit reputation. Lastly, let's take a look at the 3 world MVPs spawning in Tears of the Ancient City. They follow the 2-hour spawn time of field MVPs and they appear in these fixed locations in the map. All players who participated in defeating the World MVP will have a chance to obtain MVP item loots. First is a level 178 Ancient Mutant Dragon, which is a fire element, dragon race, and large size. It drops Shadow Gem, which is important for upgrading synth armor and footgear to tier 5. The Ancient Half Dragon card is an armor card that turns the armor's element into fire, boosts skill damage reduction by 10%, and grants 1% AA damage reduction for every armor refinement level plus 1. Hence is a really good defensive counter against Jormungandr. The blueprint they drop is for the Mixed Blood Mark headwear, which reduces the damage received from Dragon Race by 15% and increases the damage to Dragon Race by 1% for every refine level plus 1. Next is the level 180 Corruption Root, which is of Earth Element, Demon Race, and large size. It drops Shadow Gem and Flower of the Soul, which are important for upgrading synth armor and footgear to tier 5. The Corruption Root card is a weapon card that boosts your damage to all races by 15%, and when attacking using a melee weapon, there will be a 30% chance to inflict Petrify, Sleep, or Curse status on enemies within 5 meters around you for 3 seconds. This can trigger on a target once every 15 seconds. The blueprint they drop is for the Dark Gaze tail item, which increases crit damage by 20% when the tail enhancement is at max level. And last is the level 183 Amdare, which is of Undead Element, Undead Race, and large size. It drops Shadow Gem and Flower of the Soul, which are important for upgrading synth armor and footgear to tier 5. The Amdare card is an armor card that protects the armor from being stripped and increases both AA and skill damage reduction by 10%. In addition, it can further increase both AA and skill damage reduction by 10% when an equipment is stripped, which can stack up to 6 times. Hence is a really good counter against Phantom Dancers. The blueprint it drops is for the Snooping Eye headwear, which enhances the damage to demi-human race by 10%. There's also a 30% chance to inflict darkness and curse status on a target for 3 seconds when dealing damage. So those are all the monsters you can find in the Tears of the Ancient City map. Hopefully this guide has helped you in farming for the new version materials, cards, and blueprints. Do take note that the offline battle feature is not yet supported in this new map, but it will soon be implemented in another update. Alright, that's it for this video guys. Don't forget to like if you enjoyed watching this guide. If you're new here, I would love you to consider subscribing by hitting the subscribe button down below. I would love to have you back. Thank you for watching and see you in our next episode.